think both my husband and I come from a hospitality background. So we've been in hospitality since 1986 and have worked in five-star hotels and top-end hospitality. And we just, in 1999, we had moved to Plett and felt there was a need for a more service-orientated villa rental experience in Plett. And so that's where we started and grew a niche market and very good return client base because of our service ethic. So really, it was just to sort of go up that level of an experience when booking a guest, villa or an apartment. So that was the reason we started the business. And yeah, our love for hospitality was the motivator. I think the first important thing is to make sure you fit the right tenants or clients into the right property, because already then they're stepping into something that suits them. And that's why we like to when we deal with people, and even if they book online, it's very much, we get very involved with the planning of the booking. What are they like? Have they got little children? And then we meet and greet them on arrival. So we offer a concierge service, and they get one person, that's their person that looks after them for their stay, which is really nice because they can phone them and ask them questions. Because often people might sort of feel that it's easier in a hotel than to stay in a villa, because there's always someone there to look after you. But we offer the same thing in the villas. So they have the benefit of the privacy and the service and someone to be there for them. And the other thing is experiences. I know it's in the word, but we've always worked that way. In Plett is a magical place. I've lived here for 29 years now. I'm extremely passionate about the area that we work in. So I think it's also to introduce tenants and clients to unique experiences, and just so they get the best out of their stay here, that they don't just get here and miss out on some lovely opportunities. So it just depends on the clients. Are they into wellness? Do they love hiking? Are they mountain bikers? Are they surfers? Do they just want to chill and walk on the beach? So a lot of it is just introducing them to this beautiful place that we call home, and they leave with a memory of an experience, not just a villa rental. Well, I would say try and stop for at least a minimum of 3 nights, longer if you can, because really, we've got vineyards and excellent restaurants. So I think we've got about 70 brilliant coffee shops. So there's the whole food and wine and dining side. And then for your adventure junkies, we've got the bungee jump, the highest bungee in the world, Afri Canyon, all kinds of amazing activities for the adventurous souls. What I'm passionate about is the marine life. And so for me, and I actually used to work for them, but going out on a boat to see whales and dolphins and seals and experience the bay, because we really do have a very healthy ecosystem, marine ecosystem. There's 7 marine mammals that visit this bay. And then, of course, there's the other outdoor side of hiking and mountain biking, and wellness is incredible. So we have so many different things to do, and we have so many beautiful beaches. I mean, often on a weekend, I'll wake up and think, which beach should we go to? Nature's Valley, Keerworms, Lookout, Robberg Beach, and Robberg Nature Reserve is a World Heritage Site and just the most beautiful, beautiful reserve. So there's a lot to do. There's a lot for everybody to do. So I think and you can base yourself in Plett and visit Knysna, Tsitsikamma, which is another whole area of activities and natural beauty. So there's a lot of, there's just so much to do, but the key thing is the natural beauty. Most people come to Plett because of the natural beauty, and that's always something they take with them. That's always something they comment on. So there's a lot to do. So don't just come for a few nights. I think a longer stay is when you really get the full benefit of visiting Plett. Yeah, we have a myriad of different, I mean, all our properties are upmarket, even if it's a little cottage. So even if it's a cottage that's quaint, then we've sort of chosen properties. I'm standing in one now, which is a 3-bedroom cottage on the beach, but it's absolutely stunning. And then we've got so those are sort of, your families that want something more relaxed and but still want something nice and clean and quaint and special. And then we have our very top end clients, niche clients that book our, sort of beautiful, large 5-6 star. Well, actually, we've got 5 stars for most of our properties, including the one that I'm in. But those beautiful, big, luxurious villas. So for those clients that want something really luxurious, that market we cater for as well. And we do, for those clients, if they want, we offer a full boutique experience. So we can arrange a chef and a butler, canapes and local wines on arrival. But everybody's different. Some people just want to come to a self-care, a villa, because they really just want to kick back and relax and have a braai in their tracksuits or their cozies and really just enjoy the privacy. And it's an amazing place for people to connect, whether it's families or friends. I find that in a villa, you have that more of a connection with people that you're staying with. Whereas if you're in a guest house, you're all in different rooms and you don't really have the time to connect properly. But we cater for clients that just want a rustic but upmarket getaway in nature to the really sort of top end boutique villas. So we welcome everyone. We've got something for everybody as well, and for all budgets. So again, it's from the one skill to the other. We accommodate. So many. What was really cool, I think, was a family from Australia that were big surfers. The father was almost a professional. All the children surfed, the mom surfed. And we arranged for a local surfing guru to spend the week with them. And they stayed in one of our top villas on Beachy Head on the beach. And we kitted the whole garage out with surfboards and anything surf orientated. And it just shows that, tailor-making travel is really what's key to making you stand out from every other business doing the same thing. And I've got many other special memories. We had a pet that stayed in the same house every December, and they brought him down and actually laid his ashes to rest in the garden because he was part of that house for many years. And just lovely bonds that we have connected with our return clients over the years. And that's really special, and just hearing their voice on the phone when you haven't spoken to them for a while. So I think the surfing holiday, I had a lot of fun putting that together. It was a fun one to coordinate and get it all put together. It depends on the clients. So a lot of the South Africans, mainly because all their children that are friends, so it also depends on the season. So for example, in December, we'll have a lot of South Africans and all their children come with them. And a lot of them we started with them when they were 2 or 3, and they're now most of them tweens or adults. And then sort of Robert Beach is very, very popular because all the children's friends are all in the same area, and they all meet on the beach and they all hang out together. But then during the year, and then you've got the clients that want something quieter. So at the moment, this villa I'm standing in is on Kerbums Beach, which is peaceful, very naturally beautiful. And during the year, I think foreigners just want natural beauty. But then you have the golfers that want to be near the golf course, and they like to play golf and go out for dinner a lot. So then they want to be central so they don't have to drive. So that's why we really have to listen to our clients. But yeah, there are different areas that are popular for different clients. But yeah, December's Beachy Head, Robert Beach. but also this old Plett Central is very popular, and people can walk up to town and the coffee shops, look up beaches, gorgeous, and even the lagoon and Kielboom. So I think it's like we all have different personalities, and we all like to pick our favorite spots, and that's, we found the tenants do seem to go back to their favorite spots most of the time. Yeah, the one I'm standing in now is amazing for a couple. It's called the Dunes Cottage, and it's lovely because it's not too big, but it's all open and beautiful views of the sea. And we've got quite a few in this complex, Ocean Mist, and quite a few Penguin Cottage in the same complex that I'm in now, which is on Kielboom's beach. But then we've also got some really lovely upmarket villas where you're not going to feel too, although they're quite spacious and big, they designed in a way that they're neat and compact. So you have the space and the privacy, but you are in a villa. And we have one with 2 apartments as well, which is always nice, lock up and goes. So that works really well. And some villas with the most beautiful master bedrooms. Yeah. So it really, again, depends on their budget and what they're looking for. But we have really up there with some of the best hotels. Some of our master bedrooms are just wow. They're like a mini house, just the main bedroom, and they are spectacular views and extremely romantic. So yeah, we have got some very special spots that we would highlight for clients for honeymoons, depending on their budget, of course.
On their budget.
Yeah, and I think intimate weddings, we're trying to attract that. This is the perfect spot for sort of like an intimate wedding. We've had 1 or 2. We've had a few now, actually, where it's a couple and maybe a few close friends, or just parents of each couple. So it's like 5 to 10 people. And instead of having this huge wedding of 120 people, they come and we do a whole itinerary for them, and they have an experience. They have 5 or 6 days here, and they do awesome things together, picnics up the river, and amazing, like a seafood barbecue. And so they have a whole experience. And then the wedding day, which is obviously low key, but that's a really this is a great place to get married. Yes, a lot of our villas will say no pets, but then on request we will discuss it with the owners, and then we have 1 or 2 that we know are pet friendly. I honestly wish I knew, because it's a crazy industry to be in since 1986. But I think if you have a love for hospitality and it's in your blood, as much as you try and shake it out of you and do something else, it really does. It really gets into your soul and into who you are. So yeah, I think it's just something that we both love doing. Love dealing with people, love dealing with the lovely public, love dealing with, we're very lucky to be based in Plett too. So, it is, for anyone in hospitality, it looks glamorous, but it is very intense, as anyone knows that's in hospitality constantly, and it's your life, But you can drive down that hill in Plett after a long day with that beautiful view of the lagoon and the sea. Most mornings I try and have an early dip at like 6:30 at Central Beach, just to clear my head. So hospitality is intense, but we live in paradise, so that really helps. I think everyone I know that's in hospitality is a bit of a sucker for punishment, but that seems to be that's what they're going to do most of it. Very few actually leave. So yeah, it's if it's in your blood. And tourism, and I love the tourism trade, and I love the people in the tourism trade. So we're members of SCOL and SATSA and all the tourism associations, and it was in my blood.